Hello everyone. Today we're going to have a speaking lesson. However, this class is different because it's going to be introduced in a motivational way that would enhance your motivation so that you can be able to learn better and enhance the speaking skill easily. So, this is our today's agenda. First of all, we're going to do two warm-up activities. They're actually very small. And then activity one is called Tell Me a Story. The second one is called Movie Hater. And the third and the last one is called Perfect Possessions. Then we're going to have a small recap and then I'm going to give you your homework. So, as for the first warm up activity, I want you guys to get out a piece of paper and tell me 3 reasons that make you motivated when you learn about anything. It could be anything. It could be about a new language. It could be about your favorite subject. It could be anything you want. Just give me 3 reasons that make you motivated when you learn about this specific thing. And you have 5 minutes. And if anyone wants to share what he or she wrote, you can, of course, do so. Okay, perfect. Does anyone wants to talk about it? Okay, it's okay. Okay, for our second warm-up activity, I want you guys to tell me a very stressful moment or a very happy moment that you passed through or you experienced at any time in your life. It could be this, it could be that. It could be a stressful moment or it could be a happy moment. Just tell me what did you choose and then in a very brief, simple sentences and words, just tell me about it. And then if also you want to share it with us, feel free to do so. And you have 5 minutes because this shouldn't take that long. Okay. Does anyone wants to talk about it? Okay, perfect. So this is our first activity. This activity is called Tell Me a Story. What you're going to do is that I want you guys to choose one of your favorite movies. Just one movie. It could be English, it could be Arabic, it could be Spanish, it could be whatever language you want. It could be also about any genre. And then give me a very brief summary about this movie in case I don't know it or in case one of your colleagues does not know it. And then also tell me what do you like and what you dislike about this movie. Okay, and you have about 10 to 15 minutes because I want a very brief, like small paragraph. And yeah. Oh, you want me to repeat the question? Yeah, of course. Okay. You're going to pick your favorite movie. It could be English, it could be Arabic, it could be about any language you want. It could be also about any genre. And give me a very brief summary about this movie. And tell me what do you like and what you dislike about this movie. And then each one of you is going to present what he or she wrote in front of the class. Okay, of course, if you want to, but preferably you can do that. And you have about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so perfect. Okay, so the objectives of this activity is that I want to motivate the students to speak in front of the class and express their thoughts about something that they like and about something that they choose. I don't want to force them to talk about a certain topic or a certain idea in case they don't know how to talk about it or have the right words or the suitable words that talks about this specific topic. And also the reason why I chose movies because everyone likes to talk about movies, especially if they are movies that this person likes. This person is gonna talk about details and about the actors, about the scenes, about something that should be changed. So that I chose the topic, which is like movies. Okay. So this is our second activity. It's called Movie Hater. You here have 5 movies, which are Avengers Endgame, The Conjuring, the Fast and Furious, The Blue Elephant, and La تراجع على استسلام. I tried to do like a mixture of English and Arabic movies in case if someone does not know this, he or she can know that. So what I want you guys to do is that I want you to partner with someone of your colleagues and then each one of you is gonna pick one of the movies that he or she dislikes. You're gonna pick only one movie that you guys dislike, each one of you, and then you're gonna tell me why do you dislike it or why this movie is not your favorite. And then you're gonna share it with your partner, and then your partner is going to present what you wrote in front of the class. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat it again. You're gonna choose, each one of you is gonna partner with someone, and then each one is gonna pick a movie that's not your favorite or you dislike it. And then you're gonna tell me why do you dislike it? Very briefly tell me. And then you're gonna share what you wrote with your partner, and then your partner is the one who's going to present what you wrote in front of the class. And this should take about also 10 to 15 minutes, and if you need more, just tell me. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the objectives of this activity is that I want students to be able to know how to critique something. So I also chose movies because movies are very easy to be critiqued. You can have a lot of things to critique, the actors, the plot, or anything. I just want them to know how to critique something. So I gave them a very easy example about this topic, which is movies. And also, this one of the objectives is that I want them to learn a new technique of maintaining motivation using famous movies. Okay, so this is our last and the third activity. It's called Perfect Possessions. What I want you guys to do is that each table has these two magazines presented on the table. And then what you guys are going to do is that you're gonna cut out images of people from the magazine, but make sure you have men and women. And then what you're going to do also is that you're gonna cut out pictures of cars, houses, offices, dogs, bedrooms, and then you're gonna put you're gonna put men and women aside and the other objects on the other side. And then what you're going to do is that each student is gonna come up in front of the class and you're gonna choose one from here and one from there. For example, let us say you chose a man from here and a car from there. What you're going to do, for example, let us give an example. For example, this is John. This is his car, and as we can see, this car is very beautiful. It's very colorful. You can say anything. Just imagine what do you want to say about these two things, like the man and the object, and try to form a very simple sentence or sentences. But I want you guys to cut as much as you can. In case if you don't have enough to say about these two things that you picked, you can choose other things. And also, this should take about 15 minutes. If you want more, of course, tell me, because I know it's going to take time to cut out the images. Okay, perfect. So the objectives of this activity is that I want students to learn ways in which material can be adapted to help in maintaining motivation. And I also want to challenge students to say as much as they can in this activity. And also I want students to get to know how they can form simple sentences using simple words and using also especially possessive pronouns, which are his, her, ours, so that when they are in a situation where they have to present something, they will keep in mind that if they use simple words with the simple sentences, it will be much easier than complicating things. So now we're gonna have the recap. First of all, we did 2 warm-up activities, and activity 1 was called Tell Me a Story. The second one was called Movie Hater, and the third and the last one was called Perfect Possessions. Okay, so this is, guys, is your homework. This is your homework. For the next class, I want you guys to bring 2 to 3 photos of yourselves when you were young, and then prepare a very, very small presentation for each picture. It's not a presentation, you just have to tell me like a very small story about this photo. It should be about each photo. And of course, try to choose funny, crazy ones so that you can find something to say about this specific picture. And yeah, so we finished our class today. I hope you guys were able to get motivated when you use the movies to talk about. And thank you so much for your time. And that's it for our presentation. Thank you.